Watch how I take soap scraps and make this beautiful flower pot soap. Good day, awesome people. My name is Natasha, and I'm dropping a quick video showing how I take soap scraps and make this beautiful flower pot soap. I started by shredding up some bars of soap that I didn't have a great design in and decided to blend it in my batter oil. It's better if you blend it in your oils first before adding your lye water solution so that you can get a more consistent consistency. Then I decided to add my red Moroccan clay as the base for this soap. I took a 3D printer and created a flower pot design, and I wrapped it in this tape because I didn't want the batter to get on the 3D printed part because this was a test. I wasn't sure if this was going to work. I poured my batter into this mold. This is going to be a beautiful looking flower pot. To make this bar of soap, it's going to have 3 parts. The first part is what I'm making now, which is the flower pot. The second part is going to be the outer layer, and the third part are the flowers. This is about a couple days later because I wasn't really sure how the mold was going to react to the soap batter, but it reacted really well. I just had to shape it up a little bit to create that flower pot shape for the soap. Here I am beginning to process the outer layer, which is going to be the layer that's going to go on the outside of the flower pot, kind of like, you know, the background of the background design of the soap. Guys, the reason why I came up with this idea is I got frustrated. I wanted to create a nice flower design for Mother's Day, and I couldn't find a mold that was like a flower pot. I knew I wanted to pipe flowers, but I couldn't find a mold no matter where I went, and I just decided to try to figure out my 3D printer and create my own molds. And I noticed that I'm having this issue a lot where I'll have an idea or design and I just can't find that anyone has created the mold or I haven't seen it before, and I always have to try to think outside the box on how to create the design. And many of you probably have the same issue where you have these ideas for your designs and you just don't really know how to go about it. And I would just suggest try to figure out a way to do it yourself. Draw it out, map it out, and figure out what medium to use. Maybe it's clay, maybe it's 3D printer, maybe it's actual soap. I actually made a mold by making take some cookie cutters and put all the cutout parts together, and then I pour silicone around it, and I created my own mold so that I can make the soaps that I want. So you may have to do this to step outside the box so that you can see your creativity come to life. If you're interested in the type of pipe-in piece that I use to make these flowers, let me know in the description, in the chat below. But I took about 3 different colors. I put them together in the bag, the piping bag, and I squeezed them out. And these flowers came out incredibly beautiful. It looks like a beautiful bouquet. I had asked you guys on the community tab, what else should I add to this? Because I really wanted it to be fuller. And some of you had some really great ideas. But at the end, I decided to just keep it simple. The next time I make this soap and it involves a bunch of different other flowers, then I'll start adding some other elements to it. Now you can't tell me that didn't come out incredible. Look how beautiful that looks. I love how the green bounces against those other colors. So now it's about 2 days later and it's cutting time. And I'm nervous because I'm hoping that the flower pot and the background soap mesh together. I'm hoping that the flowers stay on top of the soap. Let's see what happens when I cut. Are you guys ready for the soap cut? All right, now hold on to your petal bottoms. Oh my god, look at that. Look at how that came out. Look at the flower pot, you guys. Does it not look like a clay flower pot? I am super impressed with it. The soap scraps add another dimension to it so it's not so flat. The background looks okay. I'm not exactly crazy about the piece I added to the bottom. It's supposed to kind of look like it's sitting on something, but it's all right. Look at how the flowers are on the top of that flower pot, of that flower vase. That looks beautiful. I am not even sure how I'm going to bevel or fix this soap. You guys have to watch to the end to see what my final decision is, but look at how beautiful this soap came out. And what I didn't mention is I use orange blossom as my fragrance oil. So this soap was dynamically fragranced. I mean, absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you think the soap scraps add another dimension to the flower pot or the flower vase? Do you think it adds a dimension to the background? Should I have did more on the front for the flowers? Let me know below. Clean up on aisle 7, please. Clean up on aisle 7. We got this beautiful vase, kind of a terracotta color, and we need to decorate it. Please hurry. It's time to do some cleanup on aisle 7, you guys. And at first, I was saying to myself, maybe I want a 3D effect on this soap, something that makes the flower pot stand out from the background. The goal was to trace around it and see if that worked. Did not have my beveler because at the time that I was filming this part, I lost the beveler and I was really super upset. But I wasn't going to let it stop me, so I decided to get a small ruler and do like a frame around the vase. And I kind of liked how the results came out. You don't need fancy tools. You just need your imagination and, you know, just something that you can use to get your imagination to come to life and your creativity, you guys. I'm telling you, don't let stuff stop you. Don't let all these fancy tools make you feel like you can't do stuff. I'm so serious. This is a chopstick. I saved my chopstick when I got me some ramen. Let's go. And this ruler I think came from Dollar Tree. And I decided to create a frame without a beveler. And wait, the end results look good. I mean, you would think that I use a professional tool, but I still was trying to get this to stand out. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. It's better than the flat vase with the background. Do you agree or don't you agree? Let me know what you guys think. Come to your artistry. Don't limit yourself. Find a way to bring your ideas to life.